guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Braden Timmons, and with the Grudge 2020 officially being here, it's time to stop and rank all 4 American Grudge films from the worst to the best. Now notice how I only said American because this is just a continuation of the 2004 film. And then we find out a couple different things that occur within that time period. So I am only including the American Grudge films within this franchise because I didn't have enough time to watch all of the Grudge films. As much as I wanted to be able to rank all of them, I had no time to stop and watch. I think there's 13 of them now in the Grudge series or in the Grudge franchise, whatever it is you want to call it. But I am very familiar with the American film, so with that being said, let's start in with number 4. Coming in at number 4 is going to be The Grudge 2020. This film was a major letdown for me. It was just so damn boring. You could check out my movie review, which is now on my channel for this film. I really went into this film optimistic. I really thought that this was going to be better than The Grudge 3, but it's not. Because The Grudge 3 actually has the main antagonist that is actually very scary. She's actually very freaky. And I can respect what the director was trying to do with this movie. He was trying to give us a new vision. He was trying to bring in more of these curses. And for me, it just didn't work. And honestly, I don't think it's working for a lot of people. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know if it's really working for a lot of the Grudge fans because this was a very big letdown for me. That's why that comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is going to be The Grudge 3. I actually do think that this is definitely by no means a good film. It's a very big disappointment. I remember growing up because I was actually terrified of the 2004 one with Sarah Michelle Gellar. And then around the time that this one came out, it was a straight to DVD movie, so I rented it and me and my family watched it. And I was honestly laughing during most of it. It had been almost like my fear had been washed away at the end of this movie. It wasn't as scary as I wanted it to be. And I was one of those kids that appreciated getting scared, which is why I'm pretty sure I liked The Grudge 2004 a lot. But ultimately, The Grudge 3 was another very big letdown, and I'm from Chicago, so the fact that that film took place in Chicago, it really had me worried. But at the end of it, I was just kind of like, it's stupid, moving on. Coming in at number 2 is gonna be The Grudge 2. Now, The Grudge 2, I think, is actually a very solid sequel to the 2004 remake of The Grudge. I do think that there are some moments in this film that actually are terrifying, but ultimately it just does not hold up as well as I wanted it to. But I do think that this is the best continuation of The Grudge because obviously coming in at number 1 is The Grudge 2004. The Grudge I saw when I was in 5th grade, and I saw it with my aunt, and she only took me to see this movie because she wanted to see it, and I went with her friend, and it was just me. And she knew I loved scary movies. She wanted to get me into something that she really enjoyed. She had seen the Japanese originals, and she was very curious to see this. So I was like, yeah, of course I'll go see it with you. I don't know how I didn't get the vibe this was going to be a scary movie. In the beginning, I thought it was going to be some Japanese soap opera, with Yoko going to the house and everything like that. Holy heck was I mistaken. Because after that attic scene, I literally was like this the entire movie. It's one of those movie-going experiences I'm never going to forget because it's one of those movies that really got me into the horror movies that I really enjoy. So it's very hard not to put this at number 1. There really has been no better ones other than this one because I really like Sarah Michelle Gellar in the movie, I really like Kayako in the movie, and it's the original actress that played her in the original Japanese ones. And the 2004 one was even from the same director, which I always found kind of funny because it's basically the exact same remake, literally in several aspects. But ultimately, this one definitely comes in at number 1 because it was a theater experience I'm never going to forget. It's kind of funny because it literally just goes down in the order that they came out. But that's just my personal opinion. I think that The Grudge 2020 had a lot of really great opportunities that they just kind of tossed out the window. But this Grudge movie did have a lot of really good Easter eggs, and if you're familiar with the Grudge franchise of films, I think that you are going to appreciate some of the things that they tried to do, but they just really didn't execute them well at all. So that's my ranking for The Grudge, guys. Post your guys' comments down below. Let me know. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with my ranking? Do you guys agree with what I'm saying? And if you don't, that's totally fine. Leave your guys' comments in the comment section. I absolutely love to read them. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.